Mark chapter 3 verses 20-27. And the teachers of the law who came down from Jerusalem said, He is possessed by Beelzebul. By the prince of demons, he is driving out demons. So Jesus called them over to him and began to speak to them in parables. How can Satan drive out Satan? If a kingdom is divided against itself, that kingdom cannot stand. If a house is divided against itself, that house cannot stand. And if Satan opposes himself and is divided, he cannot stand. His end has come. In fact, no one can enter a strong man's house without first tying him up. Then he can plunder the strong man's house. Apparently, it was not only among his family and relatives that Jesus was considered mad, but also within the headquarters of Judaism. Indeed, the religious leaders found him downright dangerous. In today's verses, we read that there were teachers of the law among the crowds who followed Jesus. They had traveled about 200 kilometers from Jerusalem to be there. Since they were rich, they most probably did not travel on foot. Nevertheless, it was still a long journey at that time, and it is likely that they were there on unofficial business for the Sanhedrin rather than for personal reasons. These teachers of the law were eyewitnesses of Jesus' miraculous healings and his expression of compassion and love. How sad it is that these acts of love made them angry. They were supposed to be the religious professionals, but they neither had the power to heal nor the love to share. What is worse, they did not even desire these virtues. Their hearts were so hardened that not even Jesus' love could win them over. Instead, it evoked jealousy in them. Finishing their investigation, they wrote, He is demon-possessed, and he drives out demons through the power of Satan. When Jesus heard the verdict, he corrected their error with a clear and simple parable. If a house is divided against itself, that house cannot stand. A nation or a house cannot stand if there is division within its borders. In fact, if anyone wants to bring down a government or a family, one of the best ways is to let them fight amongst themselves. Jesus' parable implied that Satan was well aware of this truth. He knew that he could not cast out his own demons without bringing destruction upon himself. Jesus drove his point home further by adding that he had already overcome the kingdom of Satan. The core lesson of today's passage is that Jesus was not driving out demons in collision with Satan. On the contrary, Satan was conquered for. Through the love of his Father, Jesus had brought an end to Satan's dominion. I'd like to talk a little more about this parable. Satan knows well that division causes downfall of any person or organization. As a matter of fact, it is one of the main strategies, particularly when attacking the church. That's why Jesus prayed earnestly for unity among his followers. This division can happen in an individual's life too. When we war within ourselves, it causes us to depart from Jesus and perish. If this war is taking place in your life or in your church, may Jesus intervene and bring peace today with one touch of his healing hand.